Good day, guys. I hope that you are doing well. Spring is gradually coming, and while I'm still in a bit of a relaxation mode before a lot of work, and usually we have a huge amount of work in the end of April and the beginning of May because that is the start of the true spring, I decided to talk about flowers as it's a bit of a relaxing topic because still it's rather grey. There is no any blossom or no greenery outside. So when you are anticipating something, you definitely scroll through all of the photos of flowers of the past season and enjoying the blossom of all the flowers that you had in your garden the previous season. That's what I was doing. Then I decided that I've got a lot actually to show, especially about one flower type, and that is the type of lilies. So today we're going to talk about them. The first thing that I definitely remember from my childhood is that our flower garden was full of lilies. She loved them. These were her favorite flowers. Unfortunately, with time, especially when I was studying in the university and there was no one to help her, our varieties just disappeared. Some of them didn't survive harsh winters that were before, and some of them, unfortunately, were stolen by people who tend to notice the beauty of different varieties, who remember the place where they are growing and just come to your plot while you are away and steal them. It's a very common thing here, unfortunately, especially for an unprotected area, because we don't have any locks on like the fence where you can just go inside and check our plot freely. But obviously we have a lock on the door into the house. Other parts of our garden are free to enter, but it's a problem if the person enters and steals something. Unfortunately, we lost a good portion of lilies because of this whole situation. But right now, I decided to recover that amount of varieties of lilies that we've got before. And with every year, I tried to buy at least like 2 or 3 bulbs of new varieties. So closer to this moment, I can say which ones are our favorites, and I will show all of the footage of the previous year, as well as all of the footage that I filmed with my godmother, as she's the queen of all the flowers in our village. And she appeared to be a fan of lilies and roses, so she has a lot of varieties of lilies too. And this year was the year when I finally realized what type of lilies I love, and the year when I started buying more of them, and that is the trumpet lily. The trumpet lily is a variety that we were introduced to by our godmother, since they are very aromatic, and usually this aroma appears only in the evening, and the evenings are the best parts of every summer days. So that's something that I decided to buy this year, and I bought 4 varieties, 4 types of the trumpet lilies. 2 of them I have right now at hand because I received them recently, and 2 of them are still in the delivery. I think that you will get the picture and you will get the idea. That's how we can buy trumpet lilies here. So they are kind of sold in such bags. So here, you've got the lily, you've got the description, and here you can see the bulb. I tried to look for a healthier one. So basically, you can see a little sprout here. Unfortunately, it's still really early to plant it in the garden, so I'm keeping it in the fridge. I'm not sure if it's okay, though I've heard that it's okay to keep them in the fridge. So for now, they are stored there, being ready for the planting. It's of high variety and it should smell really well. The second variety that I bought is this one. I know that it seems like I bought only yellow varieties. Whose they're a little bit different if you take a closer look. And the other ones I bought are going to be of more like pinkish, purplish variety or something. So, and that is also the bulb with a little sprout. So the sprout is still little, and that's okay to to have and to store them in the fridge. So basically, the trumpet lilies are the lilies that I'm excited about and I'm going to plant, and you will see it soon enough. And as for the varieties that we've got, I'm going to show them right now. So let's roll the footage that I've got with all of my explanations.
The moment you enter into our garden, the first varieties of lilies that you are going to see are these gorgeous, kissed by the sun, yellow lilies. They are a true marvel since they are very abundant in their blossom, and actually they were the first ones that were stolen when we were away. They definitely attract a lot of attention. They're not very high, but since they are blooming like crazy, you definitely get a good portion of nice pictures with them. My godmother is particularly keen on yellow flowers, that's why she has an abundance of yellow lilies. So I'm here in her front yard full of flowers, and the first thing that you are going to see are these gorgeous, definitely a little bit higher, yellow lilies. By the way, the footage was taken 2 years ago and I had a bit of yellowish hair back then. That was one of the fails of my experimenting with hair, after which I stopped dyeing my hair completely. And back to our garden, another variety that we have, and that is a high variety but with smaller flowers, these deep red lilies. They are not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie, but I managed to take a very nice picture with them, especially after heavy rain. They looked mesmerizing. The one thing that I loved about them is the way they dance and move when it's very windy outside. I believe it's one of the varieties of the trumpet lilies that we've got, but I can't say that's a very enchanting variety, since I believe it doesn't like the place where it is growing at the moment. And I suppose it's a low trumpet variety lily, since my godmother has obviously very high ones, so I was aiming at buying higher lilies to take mind-blowing pictures with. We have actually got plenty of lilies which are not very high, particularly low, and not very abundant in their blossom. But they definitely create an absolutely romantic picture when they are all blooming all together with different colors. Another variety of the trumpet lily that we got is this rather dull and I would say boring variety, but last year we decided to plant it to a different place, and then some magic happened as this lily gave out its initial potential and turned from an ugly duckling into a beautiful swan.
I hope that you liked my collection of lilies. I'm really interested in the varieties you've got in your garden. So take care, guys, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.